So 4:30 AM and I'm out running Monday morning. Am I promoting this? Do you know what? No, I'm not. Because not everybody can do this. And I say that humbly, but not everybody can do this. Getting up at 4:30 AM to go out running and doing it every single day and sticking to a programme like 75 Hard or Phase 1 or the Live Hard programme is only for certain people that want to improve, that want to be super healthy, that want to be super fit, that want to push themselves into challenges, that want to callous their mind. If you haven't got that desire, just something in you that wants to improve and wants to push yourself, some kind of spark that just needs to be ignited. If you haven't got that spark, this isn't for you. Don't watch this video. Don't watch any of my videos. Don't follow me. If you're following me already, unfollow me. Because there's no point watching someone else do it and you're sitting on your fat backside eating pizza. If you want to get moved to action, then do something about it. Watch my videos. Be inspired. Because this is hard. Getting up at 4:15 AM is really hard. And you're not going to do it unless you've got something in you. And even if you can get up at 4:15 AM, you're going to go out for a run, go out and have a cold shower and live the hard lifestyle that it takes to improve. And there's nothing wrong if you don't want to improve. If you want to stay there, just same old John Smith. He's the same now as he was when he was 30 years ago. That's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. But people like you are not going to understand people like me that get up and get it done. And you might think, oh, he's being big-headed now. I'm not being big-headed. I'm just trying to explain the difference between having that growth mindset and wanting to keep on pushing yourself and never settling. Never settle for what you've got. Always trying to improve. Always trying to fight your demons. Always trying to battle against your negativity. Always trying to improve your life. Tony Robbins says a line in his book. He's made up this quote. It says, CANI, continuous and never-ending improvement. And how successful is he? He's a multi-millionaire, probably a billionaire, helping people all around the world. He's got a lovely family, lovely kids, good-looking, healthy, intelligent person, and yet he wants to still improve. So there you go. There's no difference between me and Tony Robbins. There's no difference between me and David Goggins. There's no difference between me and Andy Frisella. At the end of the day, we've got this thing in us that we want to keep on striving to improve. And I might fail. I might get nowhere with it. But I'm trying. And if you don't try, there's no point. Some people watch the TV and some people create their own channel. I'm a creator. I like to try things and create things and be productive and push myself and grow. If you want to sit there in life and watch the telly and watch me, you carry on watching me. Where's it getting you? Unless you use it as inspiration and do something about it, you're not going to get anywhere. They'll go from one video to the other. Carry on doing that. The fact is, guys, there'll be people here watching me now. They'll be thinking, oh, shut up, bighead. Right, but at the end of the day, you're still watching me. So don't turn me off. Turn me off, because you're only going to sit there, fatso. Right, you continue being negative. Right, there's some people that might take inspiration, and you know what, for those people, this is why I'm doing this. To just try and promote healthy living. Exercise is part of that. And I want you to get up, and I want you to push yourself, and I want you to exercise and live healthy, because I know the place you're in, because I've been there. I know exactly how it is. I know the depression. I know the battles you face with your mind every day. And I want you to know how good it feels to live the good life, but live the hard life. You know, Someone said to me a couple of weeks ago, you are like you are, Harry, because you've gone through problems in the past. And it made me think about it. And he's half right and he's half wrong. Yes, I have had problems. I've suffered from obesity. I've ate too much junk food. I've drank too much alcohol. I've been a bum doing nothing with my life apart from wasting it, watching telly. And I've been negative and I suffered from low mood. I've gone through problems with my family and life has been quite tough. But, so yes, he's right. I have had problems. And he's half wrong because there are millions of other people in the world that have had the same problems as me. Millions. And not everybody pushes himself to improve like I've done. A lot of people continue to be that way. They continue to accept they've got problems. They continue to drink. They continue to watch the telly every day doing nothing. They continue to eat rubbish foods. They continue to be unhealthy. They continue to be negative. They continue to have a bad outlook. They continue to be a slob, just like I was, but they fail to improve. So that person was half wrong. The reason I do what I do now isn't because I've had problems, but it is because I've now got the mindset and the tools to do something about it and a desire to improve. That's the difference between me and someone else who suffered like I did. So you're half right and you're half wrong. I don't do this because I've got problems. I do this because I'm a trier and I want to improve myself. That's the difference. Workout number 2 of the day, a canal walk to reflect and take in the nature of where I am. I know I can come across a bit bluntly spoken sometimes in my videos when I'm exercising, especially running, and I'm doing it because I want to try and motivate someone who's watching that video who I feel just needs that motivation in a certain way, in a certain style, just to get them off their backside. And I'm not coming across as negative. I'm just doing it from a place that I want people to. Sometimes you need to shock them, you know. There was a time when I was overweight, and people used to make excuses for me. They used to say, "Yeah, but Harry, you got the height. You're 6'2". It suits you being fat." And I used to go, "Oh yeah, that's probably true actually." So I used to continue to eat and drink. And someone else would say, "Yeah, but you've got good looks, so don't worry about your weight." And you know, people would justify it until someone from my work come up to me and said, "Harry, can I be honest with you?" And I went, "Oh, here we go. What?" He goes, "You are getting fat, mate." And you know what I did then? Well, I got really annoyed actually, because back then I couldn't take criticism. But he was coming from a good place. He was just being honest with me. That's it, honesty. And I couldn't hack it at the time. And I went away thinking, "Oh, I'll smack his face in later." But I reflected on it and I thought, no, he's right. And you know what I did? I lost about 2 stone after he told me that. Because it ate away at me so much that I just suddenly thought, I need to do something about this. So sometimes telling you the truth and being honest and direct and blunt and forceful, I feel is the best approach. But there's also a time to not have that approach. Agreed. Well, I'm agreeing with myself. But yeah, anyway. So, you know what, like, forget running and weight training and everything. I'm on my second walk here. My canal walk. And, do you know what, for anyone that struggles with exercise, just getting outside, in nature preferably, like in the woods or through a field or by a river, and just get away and just walk. You know, just for half an hour, see a bit of daylight, because the serotonin from the daylight hits the retina behind your eye, and that sends signals to your brain that releases serotonin, which is the chemical found in anti-depressants. So actually getting outside and just seeing some daylight is enough to release some serotonin. But walking as well, you're also burning off some steam, you're burning off some calories. And that also releases a tiny bit of dopamine. So after a walk, say 45-minute walk, you're going to get back and feel refreshed mentally. And it's not about just gaining muscle and stripping fat, it's also about your mind. That's why I exercise. It's the only reason I exercise, actually. It's not to look good, it's to feel good. I actually call exercise my anti-depressant. And I try and promote this to everybody. Because I've been there where you're so depressed and you don't want to exercise. It's the last thing you want to do. If you just force yourself, just know that at the end of it, you're going to feel better. That's what I want people to do that are in that state. Because I used to be in that state and I couldn't bring myself to exercise. And if you can't run, walk. If you can't walk for 45 minutes, walk for 15 minutes and build it up.